The next college football conference that we will be previewing is the American, in which I think Memphis will finish first, going 10-2 and 8-0 in conference play. Charles Huff, I love him as a coach. He's going to enhance the run game a ton this year, and they already have a solid defense. In second place, I have UTSA, finishing 11-1, also 8-0 in conference play. They're experienced, they have an explosive offense. I think those two teams are clear cut to be in the championship in this conference. And I think in the championship game, I have Memphis beating UTSA slightly. Very close game, could go either way. But East Carolina coming in at third could surprise some people. I wouldn't be too surprised if they make the conference championship game, but I have them going 9-3 and 7-1 in conference. Their physical, underrated offense, and in a weak conference like this one, I think that'll push them over the edge to being a contender. In number 4, we have South Florida, who I have going 8-4 and 5-3 in conference play. They're just a really good team. Their defense can get inconsistent at times, but overall solid, nothing to complain about. At 5, we have North Texas finishing 6-6 and 4-4 in conference play. They're okay. It's going to be a rebuilding year. Losing Mestemaker hurts a lot, but what can you do? And then from 6 down to 14, all of these teams are pretty much interchangeable. None of them stand out to me, but at 6, I have Temple going 5-7 and 4-4 in conference play. Again, for them, just a rebuilding year. They might take a good step forward. I can't remember the last time they finished top 6 in conference, so that's good for them. At 7, we have Tulsa, also 6-6, 4-4. I think they take a leap under the second-year head coach slightly, but nothing to talk about there. At number 8, we have Navy going 4-8, 3-5 in conference. You can't replace Eli Heidenreich, just the Swiss Army knife that he was. He was unbelievable. They're definitely due for regression. At number 9, we have Rice going 5-7 and 3-5 in conference. They have a terrible offense, but their defense is solid enough that they'll stay competitive in these lower tier games. At number 10, we have Tulane going 4-8 and 2-6. They lost 45 players to the transfer portal and have a new coach. Obviously, they're definitely due to take a huge step back. I would be very shocked if they make a bowl game this year somehow. At 11, we have Army going 4-8 and 2-6 in conference. They're still physical. They're still disciplined. They're just a bad team, no talent, if I'm being honest. At number 12, we have FAU going 4-8 and 2-6 in conference play. They simply have terrible depth. At 13, we have UAB 4-8, 2-6 as well. Not much production on the roster. We haven't seen anyone stand out on their team. And then lastly, we have Charlotte, also 4-8, 2-6. They're still just a trash football team. So those are my conference predictions for the American. Love God, love yourself, love others. Peace.